Wee Cheatem and Misses.
Have you ever had a Mexican friend and he asks you what you do for a living and you tell him you do lawn care work and he asks you, can you find him a undertaker job? And you say, what? And he say, undertaker job. And you're thinking he's saying undertaker job and he actually saying under the table job? Yeah, I know. I've had a neighbor to do that to me. Good friend of mine. So what do? You dial 1-800-222.
Call Wee Cheatem and how. Call Dewey and Cheatem. Dewey and Cheatem in house. Call Dewey and Cheatem. Dewey and Cheatem in house. Mrs. How. Get 'em how. Get 'em. Get 'em how. Get 'em. Get 'em how. Get 'em. Get 'em. Get 'em. Got 'em laughing. Got 'em laughing. Got 'em laughing. Got 'em laughing. Get 'em. Get 'em. Get 'em how. Have you ever woke up in the middle of the night and you forgot your lid down on your dishwasher? Well, I heard of a person doing such a thing. And guess what had happened? She had her lid down in the middle of the night and forgot it was down. And she got up in the middle of the night and she went across that dishwasher lid, baby, and tripped and bumped and flipped over, y'all. And guess what happened? She woke up the next day with bumps and bruises and all kinds of purple skin coloration on her thighs and back in her neck. Well, we know how she felt later on that day. I told her to give me a call at 1-800-222. Call Wee Cheatem and Misses How. Call Dewey and Cheatem. Dewey and Cheatem in house. Call Dewey and Cheatem. Dewey and Cheatem in house. Mr. Dewey.
Have you ever been looking for your phone and it was in your hand the whole time? Yeah, I know. Who do you call? You know we have a healthcare service that'll help you find your phone and give you some mental support. It's 1-800-222.
Call Dewey and Cheatem. Dewey and Cheatem in house. Call Dewey and Cheatem. Dewey and Cheatem in house. Mrs. House. Have you ever walked in a puddle of some water and you thought you was not gonna fall? Well, just so happened I did. I walked in the puddle of that water and I slipped, feet wide open up in there, came back down on my wig. Got back up, the wig was still on the ground. Well, what do you do in a situation like that when it has caused you pain and hurt and embarrassment? Call 1-800-222. Call Dewey and Cheatem. Dewey and Cheatem in house. Call Dewey and Cheatem. Dewey and Cheatem in house. Mrs. How. This is Mrs. How. Have you ever had a child who was so darn gone? I'm not going to say bad. I'm going to say Minister Society. He found a spoon that was on the floor. And you know, kids drop stuff. We drop stuff on the floor all the time. But he found the spoon on the floor and stuck it in a socket. Now, what did you think had happened to him? It shocked him so bad, y'all. Praise God that it didn't burn him up or electrocute him. But it shocked him so bad, y'all, it knocked him from the plug. And that child was all right. He turned out to be a genius. But I don't understand that from electricity. It really knocked some sense into him. Because, boy, when I tell you, I looked down there at him, and I said, boy, I was so mad I wanted to whoop him, but I didn't. So I looked at him, I say, I bet you won't stick nothing silver or look like a spoon in no other sock now with it. And he didn't. He ain't never had that problem, y'all. But let me tell y'all, I don't have Mr. Do It with me, so I'm trying to tell a joke. But let me tell y'all how to solve that problem there. Keep your child from electrocuting themselves. Well, keep plastic spoons and forks or paper spoons and forks in your home. Because I'm going to tell you, if you do not keep that type of material in your home, boy, I tell you, you're going to be in trouble. And you don't want that to happen. So make sure y'all keep that in your home to keep your child safe. Because I'm telling you, without that stuff, without that stuff, your child will not be safe. So make sure y'all keep that put up and away from that child. Because it was scary, but at the same time, I was like a little chuckle about it because I was like, I bet you won't stick a fork or spoon and nothing else now, will you? And that child listened to me and looked at me and, no, Mom, I sure won't. I know you won't. I know you won't do that with me. But I ended up keeping everything put up in a way that when he was a small child, he's probably 33, 34 right now. This is when he was real small. So I'm telling y'all, it was just scary and kind of funny too. So I just want to
This
tell
is just
y'all,
a story I made up, so don't
please,
take this serious,
be
guys,
safe.
okay?
Please,
This is just a
everything got
story.
a-
Thank you very much for
that's
tuning in.
sharp
And
and
I hope I
melted
made you
on,
guys laugh,
well,
but
your
you got to
child
make up stuff to make people
gonna
laugh,
stand
so
up
I
like-
kind of like make
your
up
child
stories.
gonna be like
All right?
that.
Some of it probably was true. I just
Call
can't remember
1-888.
the story well. I try to put it together. Okay, thank you and subscribe. and